I'm sitting back behind my dishwasher because I'd like to make you a video. You're watching this video because your dishwasher will not drain. Let's take a look at what happens when your dishwasher does drain. I pulled my dishwasher out just for you. No, it's just because my drain hose is having troubles. See that right there? That is the culprit. That is the drain hose. Who's here? So you need to remove your dishwasher for some reason. Maybe to repair the hose underneath like I do, or for any other reason, maybe leaks or something. So you remove the plate that is in the front end of the dishwasher. This plate simply goes in place up underneath and secures in place with little fasteners. In this case, it's little plastic ones. You just need a little or a medium-sized screwdriver and just turn it a quarter of a turn, it comes right up. So I don't know if you call this a kick plate or what, but basically this allows you to get underneath your machine and take a look around. Underneath your dishwasher you will find electrical lines that are alive, and you don't want to stick your hand in there, just like all the warnings say. So if you're watching this video, you're going to disconnect and shut off your circuit breaker for your dishwasher. If you're not sure what you're doing, call a plumber, because you could die doing this, seriously. Underneath you have the drain hose. That's the white, almost clear or opaque line. And then you have copper lines or silver lines. This happens to be copper, and this is your supply line where water is coming into the dishwasher. Good water in, bad water out. And then way back there, the opaque colored, way back there is both lines actually. You see the opaque white line that goes down into the floor, that's the drain line. That's the one that's leaking for me, lucky me, so I get dirty water into the ceiling. Some dishwashers will have enough hose, and you can see I do. I have plenty of hose. No dirty jokes. I have plenty of hose to pull this dishwasher right out. But you can't just grab it and yank it forward. You have to actually see this foot here at the front end of your dishwasher. This is a thing that screws down and keeps it in place. I've turned the other one already up, and it simply just spins clockwise to go down. Hopefully you can see that. Clockwise to go down and counterclockwise to retract. And that's what you want. Then make sure all your lines are clear so you can pull this puppy out of there. You can see the back, there's a wheel. So you just lift up the weight off the front end and pull it out on the wheels that are back there in the back end. But you can't do that yet. But wait, there's more. For only $19.95. At the top of your dishwasher, and ours is full of toys right now, yes, you can wash your toys in the dishwasher. Did you know that? You can also wash your hubcaps. Ew. You really want to eat the food that's been in the same place as your hubcaps? Well, anyway, you have to remove. Okay, so let's go back. I really digressed. Lift up the foot and the foot on the front end. You have wheels on the back. And then you have screws right here and right here. 2 screws on the top. And then on the underside, 2 little feet. And you can see the black one there. That spins down. And that holds it in place. Well, you basically spin it back up. Now you can't just reach your hand in there and unspin it or retract it, because there's pressure on it. So you have to get like a needle nose is my favorite. Again, is your power off on your machine? I hope so. Otherwise, you'll get curly hair and probably get dead too. 120 volt is not something, especially when it's water under there. Well, there shouldn't be water under there, but there is on mine, so that's why I'm going underneath here. So lift up and roll forward. Close the door. Okay, so you just have to, it's like getting a tooth out, you just have to work it out. Now you have gained access to the rear end or the underside of your dishwasher. Common elements. Every dishwasher might be different, but you're going to have the electrical line, you're going to have the fresh water supply that actually comes from over there, from your copper line that comes up through the floor, and then it goes up underneath and curls around. They make it super long so that it is easy to install and put back underneath. And then you have your drain line, which is this line, which in my case is the one that's leaking. So to remove the drain line, you basically just, well, your system might look different than mine, but in my case I have to pull the clamp off. There it is. You can see it's loose now. We're going to clamp this down and remove the clamp for the hose. And then remove the hose itself. And there's going to be a little water, which is why you shut off your supply line, right? I mean, and your power. And there's going to be a little left in here too, so have a towel ready. So under your sink, your hose in this case is the orange or maroon color, whatever you want to call that color. It runs up through the floor, up into the incinerator, or which is your garbage disposal. And there is a port on the side of your garbage disposal that you have to knock a plug out when you buy the garbage disposal, so that the hose can drain from your dishwasher into your garbage disposal. And you can see my other video on how to get your dishwasher to drain, on what that looks like when water is running through here from the inside of the sink. I'm not going to take all that apart today, but that's where it runs, and that's how you get to your drain hose. So you can simply remove your dishwasher with the power off, with the water off, and drain your drain hose, pull your drain hose out, and replace it. If you think it's being obstructed or pinched, just simply replace it. There you go. That's how you get your dishwasher to drain. If it doesn't drain otherwise, then you got a problem with your dishwasher, and you'll have to have a repairman look at it, because if you've cleaned out the trap on the inside where you're supposed to be able to reach, the consumer should be able to reach the trap on the inside of the dishwasher, like my other video shows you. And if you've done that, and if you can get to the back and change your drain line, like I can, I'm not a plumber, I'm not an electrician, I'm a pilot, so I usually don't belong crawling underneath stupid machines that don't fly. Okay, so you've gone to the store and you got your new hose. Could use just any kind of drain hose, but I got a real thick one, the kind that can't crimp unless you really put pressure on it, and it's gonna hold its shape better, and it's gonna avoid wearing through from vibration, which is what I think our other hose did, which started a very small leak. But as you know, leaks that always have water always leak, so that's why the ceiling got damaged. I fed the hose through the floor and down over to the sink and connected it to the sink already, so that it drains out correctly. Same place where we disattached it or detached it. Now we're going to connect up to the back of the dishwasher. And so you simply put on your clamp first, and you'll clamp it down later. Find your discharge hose connector, and here's the hose. Put the clamp in place. It's not going to hold anything yet, but at least it's on there. So when you put it in place, put it all the way in there, and so it fits snug. And then put this, you're going to have to get your Vice grips. Where did they go? In my back pocket. Good place for them. Okay, so you can see I have this in there all the way with force. And I get the hose clamp so it'll fit over the fitting and release. And it's clamped on. Hoses are all the way in and the clamp is clamped onto it. Nice and tight so it won't release. So the stuff you buy could look like this, white opaque stuff, but I think that's kind of cheap and easy to break, and this is why it leaked for me. So now put your dishwasher back in place. Simply get these hoses carefully put back in the electrical line, and you just roll it back. Here's the wheels. You lift the front end, roll it back into place, and secure it with the screws that I showed you at the beginning. And that's how you change your dishwasher drain hose. You get to see me today having a drain bucket, a drill, and we're going to gain access to this spot that's leaking, because I looked under the dishwasher and it's bone dry. So the leak is in the ceiling. Yay. We're so excited today. Yes, we are. We are more than excited. Okay, we're going to have fun now, aren't we? We're going to drill into the ceiling. So if you have water in your ceiling, actually, even though I'm not very happy and I'm being somewhat sarcastic, you do want to gain access. I'm going to do a round one because then I can put an access plate that would look nice and not have a jagged hole cut in the ceiling. Guess what? You should wear safety glasses. At least it's not wood splinters. I think I get to vacuum. Yes, my favorite activity. But I found the leak and it's under the dishwasher. So I get to remove the dishwasher again. We just had bought it and installed it. But we get to remove it and replace the drain hose for the dishwasher. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Okay, so after you cut into the ceiling and you make yourself access to underneath the dishwasher, if you need to do that, then you can buy a simple little access cover plate. It's like this one. I'll show it to you before I take it off. It takes care of the hole and it makes it so you have quick access. This is the second time I've had to cut into the ceiling, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Access plate has a simple spring retractable I don't know, latch device, I guess you could call it. And then you can have access up underneath your dishwasher at any time. That's what it looks like. There's a drain line, that's that one. And then that's the supply line, or the water line that goes in to the underside of the dishwasher. So you can just purchase yourself an access plate, cut to size, and just simply put your access plate back. And you can get up there simply anytime that you have water problems. And there you have how to fix your drain line. The drain lines for your dishwasher may run differently. They may run under the cabinets and not through the floor. But somehow it's going to get probably to your kitchen sink. That's where it usually goes. And I showed you that earlier. You just want to trace your drain line, find out where it is. If you're not confident, then call a plumber, because damage is expensive. And if you know how to fix it, you're confident you can do it right, then this is how. I hope it helped. Thumbs up, subscribe, add to my circles if you like this video, because I'm going to come up with some more for you. Have a good day.